All right, it is time for them to grid. All right, Edmund Jones, Justin Glover on the front row, DJ Kenner, Tom Land on the second row, Brian Burkhart, and Brian Mansfield on the third row. Not that that matters. Now, as we mentioned, 30-minute time limit. And it doesn't look like they're going to wait for the pace car to get around again this week. They're going to get started right away. 30-minute time limit, and the only rule is you cannot go the wrong way. So basically on this track, you cannot turn left, do the left-hand turns. You have to continue on the right. You could do it in reverse, but that's about it. And here we go. They are not waiting for the green flags on this one. Whoever has the most laps at the end of 30 minutes is the winner. Brian Mansfield stopping there to let the pace car by. I guess they decided to form up. But apparently Edmund Jones and Justin Glover did not get the memo. Alright, pace car is off. And it looks like Brian Mansfield is already stuck in the wall. He gets clear. Green flag is in the air. Justin Glover has a huge head start and a giant bullseye on his back now. And we will try and do replays of all the epic wrecks, as Edmund Jones just loves driving the Kill Bill car. Justin Glover was stopped. I did not see him get hit. Let's see what happened and why he stopped right at the start-finish line. Oh, he just lost it. He is driving a Ford. Edmund Jones taking a shortcut through pit road. They do have damage off, and there is a standing record as Edmund Jones comes flying back out. Now, they do clear the black flags for everything. You have to in this kind of a situation. Edmund Jones losing it. DJ Kenner now to the lead. Justin Glover currently second. Edmund Jones currently third. Burkhart is fourth. Fifth is Brian Mansfield. The Missile is on pit road. I think he might have got sent to the other dimension. And Tom Land is coming back out on track. There is a standing record for the most incident points in an Outlaw Enduro. It's 268 points. Not sure if anybody will be able to get to that tonight with the smaller car count, but we will wait and see. And Tom, he was going to let DJ get to the outside and wreck him. DJ outsmarted him on that one. And now they're wrecking coming past pit road. Justin Glover now slips to the lead. Now the target's back on his back. Edmund Jones back into second. Mansfield is in third. Burkhart is in fourth, and looks like he is he's trying to pull Tom Land around a little bit there. Justin Glover now has lapped half of the field. But with a lot of time remaining, he will not stay in the lead very easily as he tries to drift it a little bit through turn 4. Let's take a ride around with Justin while he is not completely... Oh, the Missile is activated. Let's take a ride around with the Missile. You can see this is just over 4/10 of a mile. Oh, the Missile loses it coming out of 2. Gets it underway. He's just drifting. And couldn't get it stopped and drifted that time. And Edmund Jones right there. There's Brian Mansfield as well. That's the start-finish line. And you see both ends of the track are completely different as Brian Mansfield just gets sent. And I do believe Brian Mansfield left the planet. Let's see if we can get a shot of Brian Mansfield getting taken out by Tom the Missile Land. That's why we call him the Missile. He sent sent Brian to another dimension. Now Edmund Jones in the lead. 3 cars on the lead lap. Edmund Jones, Justin Glover, Brian Burkhart. That will not last. And it looks like Edmund's trying to get a little bit of drift from the infield. Can't quite get it done there. Gets a little bit of the wall. Here comes Glover. Glover looking for the lead. Will he take Edmund Jones out in the process? No, he's taking it seriously. He's trying to get a win here. He did say in pre-race he wanted to win. But now he's got the target on his back. Tom the Missile Land will find him. And Justin Glover just went way off track. He completely missed turn 4. And it looks like Tom Land has he backed into the wall out of turn 4. Glover trying to get off track, and he gets DJ Kenner. Not enough, though. Some of these guys will probably, if they can slow it down. Now we've got 3 cars on the lead lap. And Burkhart is in the lead now. Leading for the first time tonight. DJ Kenner off track out of turn 4. That turn 4 exit is very tricky here. Edmund Jones currently in second with DJ Kenner right in front of him. DJ currently in 5th, couple laps down. And there is the missile to the inside. Will he take... Oh! DJ just goes for it. Now here comes Edmund Jones. And Tom Land getting through 1 and 2 clean, but DJ Kenner is trying to get the missile here. Oh, DJ Kenner went off track. And it looks like he might have gotten hit by, let's see, yeah. Edmund Jones came across and sent him to that outside wall. Oh, Tom Land is on the hunt now. DJ Kenner has been trying to take him out several laps in a row now, and you don't target the missile targets you. Brian Burkhart in the lead now has several laps. Well, no, he's got a 1-lap lead over Justin Glover now. Justin Glover trying to run him down, get his lap back, maybe wreck him in the process. Justin overshoots turn 1. Tom Land does not miss. Burkhart now has a 2-lap lead. Somebody's going to have to do something about that as he's gaining on Brian Mansfield here. Oh! Tom Land went for a shot, and it looks like he missed. Let's take a look. No, that did not show us what we wanted to see. Take another look as Tom Land just cut across. Here we go. Tom Land cuts across the infield. Who's he aiming for? He was aiming for Mansfield and Burkhart, missed both. Now Brian Burkhart has just a 1.5 lap lead. But he was just involved in an incident with Tom Land. The missile was waiting. Oh, just didn't get enough of it. Burkhart saw that one coming and managed to check up and avoid it. Burkhart now has Kenner on the back bumper trying to run him down. And Burkhart overshoots 3 and 4, so he'll take the run through the pit road. And he'll come out just in position. Will he take out Kenner here? No. Now Burkhart cutting through the infield, getting back out on the track, way in front of Kenner. Tom the Missile Land back there a little ways. Burkhart maintaining a 1.5 lap lead over Brian Mansfield, DJ Kenner. Kenner now 3 laps down as Burkhart looks like Edmund Jones was involved in an incident just a moment ago. Let's see what happened to... Oh, he just overshot turn 4. I imagine we're going to see a bit of that. He went for trying to donut the thing. And now DJ Kenner and Edmund Jones have Burkhart in a trap. Will they wreck? Will they be able to slow him down here? Perfect time for... Oh, Burkhart just goes for it. He is stuck in the wall. Burkhart now stuck in the wall. Brian Mansfield will have a chance to get back to the lead. Huge hit. Justin Glover missed too. Looks like somebody managed to hit Burkhart and got him unstuck. And now Brian Mansfield... Well, he was closing the gap, and now, oh, DJ Kenner sends him for a ride. So Brian Burkhart now continues to open up his lead here. Brian Mansfield in second, almost 2 laps down now. DJ Kenner in third. He is 3 laps down. Justin Glover 4 laps down. They're going to have to stop Burkhart at some point. And Tom the Missile Land is stopped on the exit of 4. He's rolling again. And you know Tom has a target in sight. Brian Burkhart has gone off track, been involved in an incident, and it looks like he might be stuck on pit road for a few moments, giving the rest of the field an opportunity to catch up here. And it looks like Edmund Jones came flying through the infield and took him out. A little bit of a glitch in the matrix there. All right, Brian Burkhart still in the lead, but Mansfield and looks like Tom Land just crashed, and DJ Kenner may have as well. DJ Kenner managing to slip by there. There we go. Tom sends... Oh, Tom may be stuck in the wall. DJ Kenner is definitely not. And it looks like Brian Mansfield now back on the lead lap, right to the back bumper of Brian Burkhart. He's going to take a shortcut through. Burkhart goes wide. Here comes Kenner, though. Can Kenner slow Burkhart down a little further? Kenner is 3 laps down. Looks like he is trying to run away and increase or regain some laps here. I don't think Burkhart's going to let that stand. Justin Glover now 4 laps down. And a lot of tire smoke as they come through. Oh, Tom the Missile Land sends Justin Glover to the Shadow Realm. Nice work by Tom Land, but now he has got to hunt down Brian Burkhart. The missile is fully activated tonight. Brian Burkhart still in the lead, still has the target on his back, but nobody's been able to slow him down for any length of time. He's gained over half a lap on Brian Mansfield. Will he be able to start lapping him? The one goal every week is to make sure... Oh, Edmund Jones sends it, and now he is stuck in the wall sideways trying to get Brian Mansfield. Let's see if he caught him. I think he might have caught a piece of him and sent him around. Just clipped him. Brian Burkhart still up in the lead. Mansfield in second. Kenner in third. Glover in fourth. Edmund Jones on pit road in fifth. Tom Land is in sixth. Tom slow on the front straightaway. Burkhart gets into the back bumper. Tom Land is upside down outside the track. But it slows Burkhart down briefly. The one goal everybody has here is to make sure Brian Mansfield does not win another Enduro. Everybody getting pretty spread out. Somebody needs to take the shortcut across the field. As here comes Burkhart running down Edmund Jones. He gets into him on the back straightaway. Edmund keeps it mostly, doesn't go completely haywire there. Oh, who was that just went sliding across? That was Edmund Jones. Let's see what he was doing there. He was taking the infield road course, trying to get a piece of Burkhart, and just whiffs it. The missile currently on pit road. The Bryans, the only two cars on the lead lap. That is Mansfield in the Jim Beam car. In the Monster Energy car is Brian Burkhart. DJ Kenner, 3 laps down. Justin Glover now 8 laps down. Edmund Jones 15 laps down. And Tom Land is 18 laps down. And nobody can hit Burkhart. They're going to have to work together to get this job done. Looks like Brian Mansfield was in a wreck a moment ago. As he slowed down to wait and make sure he didn't get into Edmund there. Spins out just a little bit, and Brian Burkhart has been involved in an incident. As the missile gets him. And will he stick? No. Unfortunately, that puts Brian Mansfield now back in the lead. DJ Kenner 2 laps behind him as Justin Glover and Edmund Jones get together. Justin Glover backs up into Brian Mansfield there. Justin Glover doing his part to make sure Brian Mansfield does not win. Now DJ Kenner is the closest within striking distance, both in time on the track and being able to hit him. DJ sends it in there, can't quite get him. Tom the Missile Land now back on track. Tom gets him around as there goes Justin Glover. And Tom might be high centered there. No, he's going to get it down. Brian Mansfield now has a 2-lap lead over Brian Burkhart. Burkhart doing everything he can to slow him down. Now Burkhart's going to turn him around, going through one. They both slide around. DJ Kenner needs to take this opportunity. He does. He goes wide, or goes around the inside, and now DJ Kenner is up into second. As Brian Burkhart has been held up enough, he is, him and DJ Kenner are on the same lap. 2 laps behind your leader, Brian Mansfield. Just under 10 minutes to go. Who was that? That was Edmund Jones. Edmund Jones just comes flying out of pit road. Sends it across, trying to get DJ Kenner. Can't do anything with him. And ends up on the fence. The Missile has slowed down there on the inside. He has got somebody he is looking for. And it might be DJ Kenner here. Oh, just a little bit of a tap by, by Tom Land. Brian Mansfield, meanwhile, counting away laps with 8.5 minutes to go. He has got almost a 3-lap lead now. Or excuse me, almost a 2-lap lead over DJ Kenner and Brian Burkhart. They are really going to have to step up the wrecking of Brian Mansfield if they are going to prevent him from winning tonight. Justin Glover currently running in 4th. He is 9 laps down now. Edmund Jones is 20 laps down. And here they go. They sent Brian Mansfield to the moon. Oh, he lands it on the spoiler, sticks the landing. And keeps rolling. DJ Kenner has the opportunity to get up here and regain some time now. He has now reclaimed the same lap as Brian Mansfield goes flying again. And Tom Land just sends Brian Mansfield onto pit road. The wrong way. DJ Kenner is now back to the lead lap, as is Brian Burkhart. Justin Glover has regained a couple of laps now. Seven minutes left. And DJ Kenner just ran the fastest lap of the race on the last lap. Brian Mansfield now back in second. Will DJ Kenner win his first Enduro here tonight? With 6.5 minutes left, and him having the target on his back, hard to say, but there is a lot of chaos coming out of turn 2. As DJ is looking to lap Brian Burkhart now, he does. He sends him around and has put Brian Burkhart 1 lap down. Brian Mansfield in second place, just goes off track in turns 1 and 2. Brian Burkhart in third, and Tom Land sitting there off the track, getting back on track now. Tom Land is cutting across the infield. He's looking for somebody. As Brian Mansfield and DJ Kenner get together. Oh! And he stops DJ. Now DJ has to cut through pit road. No, DJ backs up. And it looks like Brian Burkhart may be able to get back on the lead lap with 5 minutes left to go. Edmund Jones now comes back off pit road. He is back out on track. Justin Glover sends DJ outside the track on turn 1. DJ has managed to save it. Still maintains the lead, but here comes second place Brian Mansfield. And third place Brian Burkhart is closing as well. DJ has got to run away. There's Edmund Jones. Edmund Jones a little bit slow. I think he might be waiting for somebody. No, he is back up to speed, trying to run down DJ. Oh, Tom the Missile Land almost gets DJ after cutting across the infield. He's definitely going to have an opportunity at Edmund here. Can't quite get there. There goes Tom again. He's got him in his sights. Oh, completely misses. Edmund Jones looks like he might be setting up for a run across the infield. He is. Gotta think he is aiming for DJ as well. Can't quite get there. Will he be able to get Mansfield though? No, he doesn't care. He's going after Kenner. Edmund Jones is now driving the infield trying to get Kenner here. Oh, and he gets him. DJ Kenner goes flying. Kenner now to pit road, giving the lead back to Brian Mansfield. Brian Burkhart now in second. Both still on the lead lap. Whatever happens here, Brian Mansfield must not win, but with 3 minutes left, it might be a possibility here tonight. Oh, Edmund Jones cuts across. He spins Mansfield. Mansfield is backwards. Burkhart sneaks by. Burkhart to the lead. Tom Land has crashed again. Let's see what happened with him. Tom Land crashes are always awesome. Well, it looks like he just went off in turns 1 and 2. Brian Mansfield crashed again. Looks like he hit the... let's see if we can rewind just a little bit here and see what happened. As he comes off into turn 3, Edmund Jones sends him around, sends him to the inside wall. And now Brian Burkhart has a 1-lap lead over Brian Mansfield with 2 laps to go. Now all Burkhart needs to do is avoid everything and everybody, and he will keep Mansfield from winning. Tom the Missile Land up here hunting. Justin Glover taking a shortcut across the infield. DJ Kenner out there as well. DJ is now 3 laps down. Burkhart now has 2 laps over Mansfield, but here comes the missile. And with 1 minute left to go, Tom moves over. He knows Burkhart's coming for him. Now he sends Burkhart around, tumbling. Burkhart now on pit road, and Mansfield will reassume the lead. Oh, 45 seconds left to go. The only hope now is DJ Kenner. DJ Kenner 1 lap behind Brian Mansfield right now. Somebody has to stop Mansfield. 30 seconds left. It won't take much. Just send Mansfield to the wall. Tom Land is now hunting Mansfield. Tom Land taking the shortcut. Oh, he misses again. But enough. Brian Mansfield made a mistake. He is sideways. Where is Kenner? Here comes Kenner through 1 and 2. Kenner is on the same lap. He spins Mansfield at the last minute. Kenner is coming to the checkers. DJ Kenner is going to win his first Enduro. What an upset in the last few laps. DJ Kenner managing to pull off the win on the last lap and keeping Brian Mansfield from winning yet again. Brian Mansfield comes home in second. Brian Burkhardt is in third. Glover is fourth. Tom the Missile Land is fifth. And Edmund Jones comes home in sixth. But DJ Kenner, great job getting the win here tonight. We'll see if DJ has a moment to join us in the booth here in just a second. DJ getting sent to the moon. Brian Mansfield off on his side. And a great run by everybody here tonight, and a lot of fun watching these guys. This was a new one for the Enduros for sure, but great job, and congratulations to DJ on his first Enduro win. And for keeping, and there is Mansfield himself. Hey man, congratulations on second. DJ gets you on the last lap. That was quite a shock. Well, he managed to hold you off and get his first Enduro win. That's a pretty impressive one. That is a lot of fun. That was actually pretty impressive. The one big one you had where you ended up looking at pit road backwards, we scored that with an 8.2. That was pretty good. Well, congratulations on a second, and a huge shout out to DJ on the win. All right, thanks, Brian. All right, Brian Mansfield comes home second. DJ Kenner gets his first Enduro win, so huge shout out to DJ. What an exciting night it has been. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night to see the XCal Street Stocks in action. Wednesday night we'll be back with whatever fun races they come up with for the Outlaws. And you can find the whole broadcast schedule at htsai.net. There will be no broadcast this weekend. There's no scheduled broadcast this weekend due to the 4th of July, but who knows? If we get something, we might have a broadcast. There's just no telling. So, thank you all for tuning in. It has been a heck of a fun night. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, and hope you all have a wonderful night.